Here comes a new challenger.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Show me everything. Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checks with the projectile. Goes for the command grab. Player one with the life lead. No good up high. Grabs him. All right. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Big, low, reaching heavy. Anticipated that counter and blocks. The jump-in is denied. Takes a trip. Player one can't let their drive gear grab. They need to find a way to reset the target lock and scoop. Player one KO. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Looking to plant him with the pile driver. Jumps. Hits him with a stopping bomb. Looking to impress with this super. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Player one is dominating this target lock and scoop. Perfect KO. They were in full control there. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Reads them. There's a corner switch. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Not shy with the grab. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Will we see a drive impact? Throws them to negate the block. All right, what's coming up next? Oh God, this is tense. Sneaks in the throw. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Reads the command grab. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. What'll happen here? But they're going for the super art? Big clothesline to knock them down. Ooh, yeah, kick in the gut. Setting them up for the Storm Buster. Can they keep on him?
Yeah.
Both fighters planning something? Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. You've got to be mindful of who connects with the throw. Going in, they've got the meter for a drive impact. Target lock and scoop. Just go for it. A real the drive impact just closes it out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Sees the overhead coming. Zones with the fireball. That's gonna leave him rattled. Player one with a slight lead. Crowns him from above. Oh man, this is a skip wall splat into the guard break.
Ah putain, c'est quoi ça?
Player two is in a very good spot now. A jump? Runs that off. Reach out and hug him. Knocks off the tank and scores the win. Player one was an absolute beast in that match.
Je vois plus trop l'intérêt de prendre Ken sur ce texte. Je vais prendre Rachid.
It's gonna be exciting to see. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Blocks the jump in. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Gets the jump in. Still slugging it out here. Starts with a jump in. Very solid corner switch. Nice cross up. Throws him. What's next? Taking stock. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. They got low heavy for the win. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Sticks the jump in. Checks him with the projectile. Medium kick. Shows the medium kick. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Does a good job of pushing back. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first?
J'ai raté le Shoryuken là.
From upstairs. The throw is teched. There's the wall. They can't do anything now. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Knocked them out of the air. The low. Things are very... Shoot their shot. Pass them on the low. All in with a rush. That combo finishes it. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. A jump, anti-air in the clutch. Goes for the jump in. Manages to block the oh my god, they just choked it up! Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on? Grounds him from above! Player 1, this is gonna hurt! What's next? Cross up attack! Solid anti-air! Low heavy! Wow, reads the counterattack! Excellent damage on that! Tries to hit them with a quick low kick! Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that! Get up and tell him what's good! It's not over yet! Best believe it's time for that run back! Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Can't tech the throw. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. Was looking for that jump attack. Alright, what's coming up next? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Holds out with the block. Gets the jump in. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. KO. Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Blocks the ambiguous cross-up. Gets the knockdown, and now... Still scrapping for control of the space. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Shuts that down with a parry. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Shows a medium kick. Jumps in. Side switch in the corner. Gets the jump in. Jumps. Hits them with a stop and pop. They are really going at each other this round. The reads they make now are key. Long-range fireball to break the silence. Knocked them out of the air. Player 2 blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. They've got the meter for a drive impact. There's a wall strike. They can't do anything now. Wait, what? Are they actually dead? Are they dead? Oh, they're dead! What a way to close it out! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Opens with a jump in. Final round. Who will the fighting game add a bit of OD spice with? Keeping them distantly to some big damage. Player 2, 1 out goes close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Dangerous range here. Player 1 drives and back misses. Pokes with a kick. The low kick hits. Jumping. Oh my god, they just choked it up. This is the time to what a finish. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with.
Ah, c'est... Le mois prochain, je prendrai Rachid.
A new
Voilà que je
warrior has
m'entraîne avec.
entered the ring.
Give me that drama, give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Blocks the jump in. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Jump in finds the mark. Surprises him with a drive rush. Nails the anti-air. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Holds out with the block.
Merde.
Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Taking stock. Can't take the throw. Player 2 chases them down. A quick breather. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go KO. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Breaks those shins. Very solid corner switch. Jumps. Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Low heavy hits. Mix up incoming. Goes for the jump in. Backs them into the corner. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Both fighters planning something? They just won't stop switching sides. Gut finds the target. Oh, burnout triggered. Wrecks them. A rare chance here. They gotta do something. Back to the corner. Are we gonna play Impact Peekaboo?
Elle a pas fait la super hein, quand ça se fait ça.
We're going into the final round.
Il aura gagné hein.
Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Player 1 out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Forward throw, laying the pressure on things. Switch sides, springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 is gonna drop that off. Ooh, you never know what can happen. Drops them. Somehow all the throw connects. Amazing. Thinking cap overdrive Shoryuken. Tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Player 1 can't win this without pulling the trigger. Oh, and whiff. They're wide open. I can't fall, and you're grounded. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one. It's not over yet. Just believe it's time for that rundown. Jumps up.
Merde.
The low doesn't connect. Throws him down. What are they thinking here? Gets a chance with that jump in. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Absorbs the attack and fires back. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Next hit will end the round. Jumps up. Hits with the overhead. Up tap to close it. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. The throw misses. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Back throw for the side switch. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Going in? Breaks the block with a throw. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Throws a projectile with his gut punch, shreds him. Jumps, crowns him from above. This can lead to some big damage. Gets the side switch. Low heavy, but no good. The low. Both sides. Oh my god, they just choked and hit them with a quick low kick. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that rundown. The low heavy's blocked. Snares him. Sticks the combo. Player 1 with the life lead. Pressuring them in the corner. Gets the jump in. Got their eye on the air. Oh! This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Throws out. What's next? Holds out with the block. Can't tech the throw. Nails the anti-air. One chance here may end this match. Closes out the round with a fireball. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Medium kick. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? The jump in catches them. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here.
Putain.
Knockdown and brushes that off and keeps going. But experiencing burnout. You've got to be mindful of reaching jump-ins at this lane. It's a good spot to use the super. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
J'ai même pas récupéré mon énergie là.
Oh, snipe! This may turn into a big
Merde.
chance. Are we gonna see a comeback here? And whip! Put the fear of God in it.
Oh, j'avais plus de barres.
Player 2 brings it home.
Putain.
A new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checks with the projectile. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Deals some damage with that quick combo. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Gets the jump in. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. The pressure is so intense here. Hold your breath. Nice drive impact sends them connecting to Heaven's Wi-Fi. Good sense to let it rip. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Hits them with a stopping blow. It's a good spot to use the super. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. You've got to be mindful of weak. This is going to be bad news. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning.
J'avais même pas la super moi.
Going in, their will to win is really being tested here. They've got the meter KO.
J'avais même pas la super.
That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
Ah ouais, déjà.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Gets the knockdown, and now that's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Definitely saw that counter coming. Still slugging it out here. All right, backs them into the corner. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weaker. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Projectile to try and change the situation. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Life lead opens up. Will we see a KO? Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Jump, smart play to stop the opponent there. Medium kick hits. Knockdown and connects with medium kick. Goes for the jump in. Blocks it. Anti-air drops him. Hits him with a stopping block. It's a good spot to use the super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Ooh, they're gonna feel that. Here we go. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. That corner is starting to look scary. Pumping the brakes on the impact. Drops him hard. Draw super art incoming. Player 2. Will this super art do anything? They're gonna have to grind out this win with no crutch.
Merde, putain, c'est quoi ça?
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. They are letting it fly from the get-go. Raises with power wave. Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on? Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Player 2 is in a very good spot now. This may turn into a big stand. Wow, sat and waited for this opening. Punish counter on the action. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Look at the audacity on display with that Buster Wolf. A jump in? Brush that off. Medium kick. Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Let loose a power wave. Shakes things up with a fireball. Clutch, anti-air. Gotta do better than that. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. What were they thinking? Both sides getting and whip. They're wide open. Oh, this can lead to some big damage. Are you kidding me? Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
Here comes a new challenger.
Give me that drama, give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Blocks the jump in. There's lots of aggression from both sides. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Definitely shuts out the jump in. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive. What did they think here? Changes the pace with an air-to-air. Shoots off a fireball up close. Takes a trip. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. All right, what's burnout? Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning sequence. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Quick breather. Doing some quick planning? Shuts that down with a parry. Gets the jump in. Big counter. Breaks the block with a throw. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Jumps in. What'll happen here? Jump goes to the air. Goes Goes for the fireball, which is very spaced out the low kick. Looking for a chance. Willing to risk it for the overdrive. Zones with the fireball. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Still experiencing burnout. Connects with the throw. Knockdown and beautiful timing with that flicker. Player 2. Can't. Ooh, what a smart throw. Okay, here we go. Drops him hard. And breaks through with the throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. This is gonna hurt. Unfazed by the switch and block. Close range projectile. The drive impact doesn't work. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Super hard to show up what a PhD in fire can do for you. Spend it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. Wants to spend the meter on the super. Who will set the bait at this range? Can this drive bring them back? Connects with the throw. Player 1 needs to take advantage of this cage disparity. Holy!
Putain, c'est quoi ça? Enfoiré. Putain.
I've seen a lot of fights in
Ah,
my
c'était
day,
quoi ça?
but nothing even comes close to this one.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on
Putain,
the
j'arrive
line.
pas à atteindre 14 000 là, ça fait chier ça.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Blocks the jump in. Backs them into the corner. Low heavy. Trips him up. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Lots of aggression from both sides.
Yeah.
With the forward throw, the battle in the corner continues. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how Cage puts the super armor to good use. And gets them. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Jumps in. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Jumps. Gets the jump in. Sees him coming and shrugs it off with the super armor. Knockdown and still scrapping for control of the space. Jumps up. Which way you gonna block? Looks to drop him to earth. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. Knocks him out of the air. Not much life. Finds the target. Low heavy, but no go. A jump. Solid anti-air. Impact squash. Amazing. Doesn't take the throw. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Barely blocks the jump in. Big, low, reaching heavy. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Lots of aggression from both sides. Strings it all together. Gets the jump in. Big counter. Gets him. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Brushes that off and keeps going. That combo did decent damage. Goes for the jump in. Both fighters put the super armor to good use. In there. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Jumps in. Blocks the low kick. The low drop. The drive impact doesn't work. This could lead to some big damage. Low heavy, but no go. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Player 2 with the rhythm, drops them from the air. above. Player, the reaction's on display. Random. I can't believe it. Breaking them shins with the low heavy. It is over.
Merde. Ah.
Player one was definitely.
J'ai été perturbé là.
Here comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Definitely saw that counter coming. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Knockdown. Player two has used up all of their drive gauge. All right, what's coming up next? That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Taking stock. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important for the road to close it out. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Whoa, opens up with a super art. Did they see an opening? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player two will need to play it conservative until their drive refresh, looking to plan them with a pile drive. They've got the meter for a drive impact. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure. Were they baiting them into that? Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Looking for a chance. What a finish! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Low heavy, but no go. Zones with the fireball. Barely blocks the jump in.
Merde.
Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on? What's next? Oh my god, they just choked it up! With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at this
Merde.
point. The jump in is the low. Huge chance after that wall splash. Player two with the rhythm owning that space. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. A real test of nerve here. Drives it back, misses. No! Stand off the wall! Shreds them with a critical one. Such a smart play to go for in this situation. Fighting back against the odds and giving them a chance to win this. Can they use their resources wisely to pick up nothing but air?
Ah, putain, j'ai eu peur là.
Player two
C'était chaud, hein.
reaches the win, but that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Close range projectile. Jumps up. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Sees it coming and blocks it out. Knockdown. Lots of aggression from both sides. Big counter. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Goes in on the impact for nothing. All right, what's a perfect read to get the finish with the low attack. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. A brave forward jump there to start. The jump in is denied. Burnout activates. Big low reaching heavy. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player two in dire straits with burnout. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. The low knockdown and you've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Big time whip. A drive impact to end it all here. Put the fear of God in it. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Ouais.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are
Ah,
raring to go.
ça change de
Who's
joueur.
going to come out on top in this fight? Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. That barely connected, but it still counts.
Yeah.
Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Trips them up. Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Taking stock. Reads them.
Yeah.
Next hit will end the round. Big play does it. Player one hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Jumps, target locked, and scoop. Player one has a slight life lead. Barely blocks the jump in. Gets the jump in. Player two needs to use the threat of the court, looking to plant him with a pile gun. Going in.
Merde.
Gotta be careful not to prize to act quickly, but whisks the attack. Drives it back, misses. Oh, burnout triggered. A real test of nerves here. In there.
J'avais pas la super.
Player one brings it
Ah ouais,
home.
comment ça se fait ça?
Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Merde, j'ai me suis trompé là.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? A little too greedy there.
Elle me perturbe le gars
Player
là.
one has the life lead. Goes for the command grab. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Not shy. The big play does it. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Shoots off a fireball up close. Big low reaching heavy. Long low attack hits. Goes for the jump in. Reads the command grab. Pops him with a shorty. Blocks it. You've got to be mindful of reaching jump ins at this range. Player one, burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change.
Ah putain!
Player one has an empty drive here. Hits them with a stop and pop. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. But pops nothing but air. A real test of nerves here. Not much life left. Gets the tips with the low heavy. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Overhead, but it won't work. Big time whip. Connects with the throw. Player tip. Oh my God, they just choked it up. Both dares the counter we wanted. What are they gonna anti-air in the clutch? The low kick hit. Wrecks them. Player two can't let this simmer. It perfectly executed.
Il m'a énervé là.
Was an absolute beast in that match. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Breaks those shins. The jump in is denied. The low heavy hit. The super armor does its job. This is a real back and forth match for Cena. They definitely know what the other is capable of. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. All right, what's coming up next? Holds out with the block. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their driving. Gets backed into the corner, saw him coming and goes for the force entry. Uses their drive to maximize in there. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Jumps. Gets the jump in. Takes the chance to hurt him. Target locked and scoop. Jumps up. A quick breather. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Player two will look to apply. Saw him coming and goes for the force entry. Their life is hanging by a super art. There's a change of sides. The low kick hit.
Ah,
Perfect KO.
putain, je croyais qu'il l'avait loupé ça.
Player one brings it home.
is a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Deftly shuts out the jumper. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Checking how their opponent reacts to fireball. The jump-in is denied. Taking stock. Holds out with the block. Takes him all the way to the corner with that.
Merde.
Right, what's coming up next? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something.
Putain.
To negate the block. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Both fighters are barely hanging in there, but someone's gotta act. Jumps up. The corner makes it hard to sneaks in the throw. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Checks with a medium kick. Grabs him. Shows the medium kick. They were right to be on guard there.
C'est quoi ça?
Player 1 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Both fighters planning perfect execution with the anti-air. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Will this be enough to kill?
Sit down and shut up!
It doesn't kill. They're still in this. Lots of distance here. Who's baiting who? Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the final exchange. Big gauge difference here, and both fighters are almost knocked in out of nowhere. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Opens with the fireball. Changes the pace with the fireball. Charges forward. Breaks the block with a throw. Both fighters look to set things up as nothing stops this train. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Barely blocks the jump to cross-up attack. Both abs throws them. Both sides getting ready. Expect to see some fancy stuff as we're near the low. Player 2 needs to take advantage. Ooh, what a smart throw. What's next? Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Oh, the throw connects. Oh, here we go. Excellent block. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Back to the court. Are we gonna play impact peekaboo? They are not getting close to each other. Player 2 needs to use their drive moves to have any chance of a comeback. The genius read with that throw escape. A real test of nerves here. A jump? What? Throw is denied. What a read. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Grabs him. It rushes in. We just saw the heist of the century. Player 1 has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage. Medium kick hits. Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. Takes a trip. Opts for the throw. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Checks with the projectile. Deftly shuts out the jump-in. The jump-in is denied. Trips him up. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Very solid corner switch. And the throw ends the round. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Rule gain control of the match in the early going. Charges forward. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Scrapping it out up close. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Back this combo hits and we got trouble. The hit lands and they're gonna get a bonus here. It's a good spot to use the super. Psycho Punisher hits him. They've got the meter for a drive impact. There's a change of sides. Player 2 needs to use the turn of the corner here. The low kick hit. There's a wall spike. They can't do anything now. Bring in the heat. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Player 1, but this is gonna hurt. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Did we see a drive impact here? Player 2 can't let. What a finish! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Holds out with the block. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? Throws him down. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Player 1 chases them down. Solid blocking. No good up high. The jump-in is denied. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Time to do some damage after that wall splat. All right, what's coming up next? They've got the meter for a drive impact. Ford baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Psycho Punisher hits them. Oh, they can't ignore that in there. How'd I lose? Player 2 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Connects with medium kick. Double knee press. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation. Brushes that off and keeps going. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. They're thinking of scoring big off this gauge use. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Barely blocks the jump in. What'll happen here? Medium kick. Shows a medium kick. We're at a standstill, but we may see an eruption soon. They continue to battle it out in the middle of the stage. The throw whips. Back this throw hits, and we got trouble coming. Player 2 is working with a better game. Cross-up attack. Pokes with the medium.
Ça a bugué, hein?
A drive impact could end it all here. Shadow Ride goes for the head press. Connects with the throw. Jumps, crowns him from above. Finds the target. Oh my God, what's gonna happen? Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the final exchange. They're in hit. The drive impact doesn't work. Goes to the air. Knocked them out of the air.
Merde, putain.
Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Here comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Gotta do this. Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Their drive gauge was running low, but they use an overdrive art anyway just to show they're not gun-shy. Definitely shuts out the jump-in. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Knockdown. Fantastic reaction there. There's a corner switch. 1 chases them down, reads their mind and texts a throw. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Player 2 in trouble with experiencing burnout. Going in, comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Shoots off a fireball up close. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. Uses the target combo as a filler. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Rushes that off and keeps going. Knockdown and player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Jumps. Burnout triggered. Player 2 in dire clutch anti-air. Gotta drop though. Gotta do better than that. Jump. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? What a finish! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Adds a bit of OD spice there. Experiencing burnout. This can lead to some big damage. Next with the throw. Player 2 is in burnout state. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Player 1 tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Anti-air in the clutch. With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at the sets up with the jump in. Player 1 can't use drive anymore. That corner is start throw zone. What's next? They think this time to bust this out? Noticeable life lead as the comeback wrecks them. Are you kidding me? Player 2 comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all. They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Deftly shuts out the jumper. No heavy. Throws him down. Still slugging it out here. What's the play here? Spends a little drive gauge here to go on the offensive. Player 2 chases them down. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Knockdown. Gets the jump in. KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Immediate jump in. They've piled up. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? This may be it. Okay, they trade hits. Get carried to the corner. Experiencing burnout. Both fighters planning something? They've got the meter. This is gonna hurt. KO! Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? Tries to throw, but doesn't connect. Still slugging it out here. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Does a good job of pushing back. Knockdown. Gets the jump in. Gets them. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Can't tech the throw. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. What's their game plan? They were right to be on guard there. Experiencing burnout. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Barely blocks the jump in. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Were they baiting them into that? Are we gonna see a comeback here? There's a change of side. Finishes with the throw. Player 2 made all the right moves in that fight. Time to get down to business. The first round starts now. Saw that low heavy coming. Low heavy. No good up high. Good anti-air. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Taking stock. Throws him. What's next? Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Gets the knockdown, and now... Throws him to negate.
Merde!
KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Drive time! Burnout activates. Breaks the block with a throw. Going in, player 2 has an empty drive reach. This is a very precarious situation. Jump, sets up with the in there. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Checks with a medium kick. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Ups the damage on that by opting to go for the overdrive. Low heavy.
Merde.
With a very good call, the throw connects. With super arc, this can lead to some big damage. Oh man, this is a scary range. What's next? That drive in back misses. There's a burnout. A rare chance here. They gotta do something. Oh, yo, are you kidding me? I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even...
Comes a new challenger.
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Deftly shuts out the jumping. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. They're not gonna allow any jump-ins. The low heavy hits. Sticks the jump in. Let's get the super armor does its job. Taking stock. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Let's off a projectile to waste time. Time's the only thing moving here. The fight continues in the middle of the stage. Feeling out the spacing. Good parry here to try and make something happen. Trying to read each other here? We are near the end of KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Gets scooped from down low. Decides to meet them, hits them with a stopping box. Player 1 has... The throw whiffs. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. They've got the meter for a drive. Burnout activates. Going in. The Senka hits. Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. What's next? Player throws them. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. That was the highest I've ever seen. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. How's this? Throws that off.
Yeah.
Uses the target combo as a filler. Side switch in the corner. Anti-air in the clutch. Jump. Throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? Low heavy. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. Huge chance after that wall splash. Player 2 can't let the pumps the brakes on the impact. And eats it. Player 2 is looking at a solid anti-air. This can lead to some big damage. Both not gotta do better than that. Drops them from the air. Forward throw. Laying the pressure on things. Player 1 needs to take advantage of this gauge despair. Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super. Player 2 comes away with the win. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that rematch. Throws him. Checks with the meat, hits him with a stop and bop. Gets carried to the corner. Good job blocking the jump.
Yeah.
They're showing us just how patient they can be. Throws them to negate the block. Taking stock. With the light gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Neither of them willing to back off here. Long low attack hits. Decides to meet them in the air. Yes! Drive impact for the win. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Jumps. Goes for the jump in. Throws them to negate the block. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Going in. Player 2 can't turn out. Expect the tempo of the match to change. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Both fighters planning something? This can lead to some big damage. Jumps in. Ooh, does them dirty. Barely blocks the jump-in. Hanging on for dear life. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive moves now. Their back breaks through with the throw. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Immediate jump in. Blocks it. Side switch in the corner. Somehow manages to block the jump in. Walls flat into the guard break. Both fighters planning some forward throw.
Merde!
The pressure on thin. Player hits them with a stop.
Ah putain!
Ooh, you never know what can putting the cherry on top. They're gonna teach you a lesson here. To play with fire, you're gonna get burned.
Bizarre qu'il a réussi à faire ça lui là.
Hits the drive. Knocks them out of the air. That corner is starting to look scary. Zip out, sat and waited for this
Enfoiré.
Punish counter sets the closes in and out. Player 2 comes away with the win.
Ah c'est dur là ce soir là comment ça se fait.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Jump in, finds the mark. Low heavy. You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. Burnout is triggered. Takes a trip. Player 2 opts for the throw to close it out. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. A brave forward jump there to start. Strings it all together. There's a change of sides. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Gets the jump in. Both fighters planning something? Player 1 has a chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use. Low heavy connected? That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Shows the overhead. Player one is just about out of drive after that. Gets backed into the corner with pressure building. Still slugging it out here. Player one is in burnout. Drives off the table. Knockdown. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Player two opts for the throw to close it out. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Uses a fireball to try and establish their pace. Throws them to negate the block. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Long low attack hits. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. The overhead's good. Big throw. What'll happen here? With the impacts. Their will to win is really being tested. Springs forward with the drive rush. Closes it with a classic corner throw. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. They choose to run it back. Let's get right to it. Goes for the throw. Will the drive parry here open things up for him? Lots of aggression from both sides. Trips him up. They're not afraid to let the overdrive art fly, even when their drive gauge isn't topped off. Player two chases them down. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Intercepts. Slick anti-air finish. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Player one has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. They back the opponent into the corner, experiencing burnout. In there! We're tied up at 1 round each. Do these two have anything up their sleeves for the final round? Demon Raid? It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Jumps up. Barely blocks the jump in. That feeling out phase is over and eats it. They decide to take a breather to regroup. So, what's next? Zanku Hadouken. Full SA meter sets up with the jump in. This can lead to some big damage. Dangerous situation here with both able to seize the overhead coming. Fires are betting it all on the drive rush. Throws them. With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at this point. Knocks them out of the air. Drives it back, misses. Keeps them out. What are they gonna do? Go burnout. Did they mean to do that? Player one is looking to connect with the throw. Oh, here we go. Plenty of help. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Goes to the air. Excellent block. What a clutch low heavy. Did it think this time to bust this out? Low heavy. What will be the follow-up here? The jump-in is denied. Full drive. They are done. Get that bank account ready because that...
Ah, il voulait faire un coup là. Il aurait été content de lui s'il aurait, ça aurait marché ça.
Here comes a new challenger. comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Blocks the jump in. No go for the throw. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner.
Merde.
There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Opts for the throw. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Player 2 has the life lead. Great block on that ambiguous cross-up. Trips him up. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Big counter. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Taking stock. Will we see a drive impact? One chance here may end this match. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Checks him with a projectile. This is the ideal range to utilize the back burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Big low attack to pick up the win this round. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Springs forward with the drive rush. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Takes a trip. Both fighters having a full super art gauge means positioning is critical here. Knockdown and look at drive rush to keep it going. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Will we see a drive impact? Blocks the impact. Full S8 springs forward with the drive rush. Reads the jump in perfectly. Medium kick hit. Gotta do better than that. A real test betting it all on the drive rush. How did they read that throw? The low kick hits. Medium kick into? Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? The drive gauge is screaming for more. It knew the throw was coming. Dangerous range here. Forward rush. Barely blocks the jump in. Back to the corner. Are we gonna play impact? Shoot their shot. What a sick counter. It's like they knew exactly what was gonna happen. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Jump. Create the low. Wow, reads the counter attack. We're just getting springs forward with the drive rush. Max S8. Unbelievable. Side switch. Oh, here we go. Knocked them out of the air. Blocks the low kick. Next. Oh, yo, Rock, super here. Come on now, let me hear you say it. King Wheel. Red Pop. What's next? Player 1 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Back to the corner. Are we gonna play impact peekaboo? Neither fighter is showing any signs of backing down. Wall flat into the guard frame. Connects with the throw. I can't, but sets up with the jump in. Excellent block. Oh, what do you mean? Gotta do better than that. Player 1 can't use any and whiff. They're wide open.
Ah, putain.
Player 1 reaches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. There's an overdrive arc. Jumps up. Will gain control of the match in the early going. Deftly shuts out the jump in. No good up high. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? This is a real back and forth match we're seeing. They definitely know what the other triggers the super and is looking to put this out of reach. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Throws them. What's next? Drive rush to keep it going. Medium kick hit. Okay, oh! Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away
Je joue
with?
pas comme d'habitude là.
Manages to block the jump-in attack. Throws them to negate the block.
N'importe quoi.
The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Scrapping it out up close. Solid blocking. Big counter. The low heavy is denied. Smart play with the throws. Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Who's gonna take it? Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Knockdown and jumps in. Throws them. Dashes forward. Barely perfect tech. The low. Will we see a drive impact? Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. The jump in is denied. A jump? What are they gonna do? Oh, smart sideball! Player 1 can't let this zip wall flat into the guard break. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Flatline zone. How'd I lose? Gotta hand it to both of our fighters.
Quand ça suit, c'est vachement dur là aujourd'hui là. Putain.
It's a mirror match. There's gonna be a lot of pride on the line for this one.
Got it. Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? The low kick connects. The impact gets blocked. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. What are they thinking here? Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Taking stock. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Takes a trip. Life lead opens up. Drive time! Blocks the low heavy. A quick breather. Shows a medium kick. Gets the jump in.
Ça bug!
They need to rely on their ace. The low heavy connected.
Ah ouais, ça bug
Player
hein.
1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. They're not afraid to let the overdrive arc fly, even when their drive gauge isn't topped off. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Gets the knockdown, and now, showing some real tenacity. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. This may be a smart play to stop the opponent there. Player KO!
Putain, ça bug là, putain!
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants
Sa
to do
connexion
first.
de merde là.
Breaks those ships, hits the drive. Jump drive, in fact, misses. This
Ça bug.
is gonna be bad news. The low. Both sides getting ready. Reads the jump in perfectly. Player 2 is in turn throws that off. Back into the corner. What setup do they have? With perfect execution with the anti-air. Okay, here we go. Do we see a drive hit back here? Getting up close and personal. The jump in chisels him down.
Ça a bugué.
Survived that tense mirror match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Where Final tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Goes for the hits him with a stop and pop. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. The jump in is denied. Gets the jump in. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again.
Putain, ça bug, hein. Putain.
Player 2 takes the
C'est quoi
round
ce
like a
schlag
demon
là?
knife. What else can they get away with? Goes for the jump in to start the round. Big, low, reaching heavy. This is gonna be bad news. That's burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout.
Merde.
Knockout and player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. The opening on that impact. Will they take it? Denies the jump in. Shoryuken? Both fighters planning something? Nice counter. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here, experiencing burnout. A quick breather. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious. Oh my god, they just choked it up! They were right to be on guard there. Turning it right up with the super. Going for the conclusive kill with that super. What a move. Taking no prisoners.
Ouais.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the... Gotta do better than that. Zones with the fireball. Player 2 will need to do a better job of utilizing their drive gauge if they want a different result than last round. That feeling out phase is over. Time to get down to business. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Going in, blocks it. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Jumps up, the low kick hits. Player 1 with the lead. Will they go for offense or defense? Goes to the air. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Tons of space between the fighters now. What are they cooking up? The pace of the round is going to pick up. Knockdown.
Merde.
Here comes the mix-up. Halfway through the round.
Merde, je me suis protégé pourtant là.
Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. Keeps them out while reads the counterattack.
Putain, ça bug.
Noticeable life lead.
Putain, c'est quoi ce bug là?
Player 2 survived that tense mirror match.
Bon, c'est pas grave,
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Low heavy hits. Mix up incoming. Starts with a jump. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. This is where
Oh putain, c'est quoi ce bug là?
damage starts to pile up on both fighters. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Big counter. Okay, creating some space here. Jumps up. Will we see it? Yo, put that away.
Yeah.
A quick breather. One chance here may end this match. Okay, oh. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Get scooped from down low. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Player 1 has a slight life. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Player 2, burnout activates. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 in dire straits with burnout.
N'importe quoi.
Scrapping it out up close. Jump. They were expecting that drive impact. Curls them from above. Knockdown and throws a fireball. A real test of tries to act quickly but with the attack. The next touch, clutch, anti-air. Closes it out.
Ça buguait trop.
Player
Là.
1 survived that tense mirror match.
comes a new challenger.
This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. They don't score the punish counter, but still get a nice hit in. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. What's the play here? Blocks the jump in. Player one will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. All right. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Player two chases them down. Takes a trip. The low heavy hit. Neither of them willing to back off here. Changes the pace with an air-to-air. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. A drop rejects the air attempt. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Grabs them. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Shows a medium kick. Dashes. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. They return to center stage. Knockdown and from low heavy to going in. Barely blocks, throws him. Flashes him. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Oh, bends it on the fireball. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? G-right kick for a mix-up. It's time for both fighters to lay it all. Crown them from above. All the throw connects. A jump tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. With two drops them from the air. The low. What now? Player one has a big drive gauge lead, willing to risk it for the overdrive. Player one is on the brink of disaster. Ooh, what a smart throw. Plenty of health, full gauges, let's go. Checking with the fireball. How will they react? Who will set the bait at this range? These fighters are swinging for drops that off. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Keeps them and throws them. Amazing. That corner is starting to look this and lead to some big damage. Player two, raw super hard incoming. Oh, come on, kid. Why would you use the super? Noticeable life connects with the throw. Oh, here we go.
Merde.
Fireball. Do they have it? It is over.
Il a fait se rattraper là.
Survive that tense mirror match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Throws him. Breaks the block with a throw. Barely blocks the jump in. Just like, yo, put that away. How's this? Block still in a bind, but escapes the throw. The low heavy hit. Uh-oh. Falls short. Misfire with the drive impact. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Finding it tricky to manage their drive. Checks them with a projectile. Long low attack hits. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Takes a trip. Player two is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Good job blocking the jumper. They're showing us just how patient they can be. One shot is all both fighters need to close this out. Player two, oh, burnout triggered. Comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Jumps in. Shoots off a fireball up close. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Throws them to negate the block. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably insane with a chance to score big here. The drive impact is denied. Looking for a chance. What'll happen here? Jumps. Blocks the impact. Player one can't use any drive moves without burning out. Throws a fireball. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. The throw whiffs. Can this drive bring them back? Doing some quick planning? They can knock them out of the air. Are they going to be able to come back and step and whiffs? They're wide open. Will we see a drive impact? Were they baiting them into that? Opt for the critical art. Will this be enough to kill?
Sit down and shut up!
Hanging by a thread. Just need one final club kick out of nowhere. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in left to grind out the win? They are letting it fly from the get-go. They're using a fireball to force a reaction. Player 1 had a rough go of it last round due to poor drive management. But there's still time to adapt and turn this match around. The impact doesn't do anything. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Medium kick. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Jump tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Jump hits him with a stopping bomb. Looking to follow up after that target combo. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Player, this releases some big damage. The jump-in is denied. Huge chance after that wall slap. What now? How's this? Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. They gotta find something to work with here. They think this time to bust this out? Go heavy with authority. Player 2
j'ai eu chaud là.
survived that tense mirror match.
J'ai eu chaud.
Street Fighter 6.
Putain, j'ai joué